Hi, we're back here with Crazy
Hi.
Factory. And she made a soldering iron. And she's getting ready to make the soldering alloy into fine wire. For anybody that doesn't know, which we're only to do here, her to run all 10 of these through. The soldering alloy, if you use one ingot, one wire, or one fine wire, it will fix your issue. And as you can see, we get 4 fine wire out of one wire, 2 wires out of 1 ingot. So it's much better to use the fine wire. So let's come fixate this thing. You got to have the fine wire in your inventory. I usually have it on the hotbar. Then open that up and click the soldering iron. There you go. Just got your maintenance achievement for getting it complete. And now it says there's nothing wrong. So now we need to do a special recipe today, and that is this one: 32 silicon dust and 1 tiny pile of gallium, 1,080,000 E. Wanted to get this done because we have this thing packed full of small batteries. Throw that in and let's get it done. It'll take 400 and some seconds to do this, 450. So it's going to take a bit. This is the first time we've attempted this, so okay. We're doing this because we need to make this circuit. And the only way to make this circuit, wait a minute, that one? This one, we need to make this circuit. For that, we need a diode. We need 2 ink sacs, 2 tin wire, 2 glass panes, and a wafer comes from cutting this thing that we're making, the 16 of them, cutting saw. Now, as soon as we get that done, then we can make us a basic circuit assembly machine. But we want to get this bad boy upgraded to MV. To do so, we need 2 of these circuits. So we're going to go ahead and get this part done.
Wait, because I do the.
Didn't you say we needed 2? I don't know. We need 1 or 2.
I'm looking. Thought we just needed 1. Yeah, we just need 1. You're probably.
Okay, I was gonna say you're probably right. It's been a while since I made one of these, so.
You caught me off guard with 2, and I'm like, what?
Oh yeah, what? Oh, that's the ore washing plant. That's what I must have got to compute with. It takes 2 circuits and 2 rotors. All right. So I was wrong. It happens. All right. So we're going to be making one of these 2. I'm not sure if we're going to do the MV or the LV. I'll show you that in the next one. Also, as soon as this thing gets done and she gets that built, we're going to take this turbine and these battery boxes, and we're going to make our second line out here. We also need to upgrade our pipe system because we've a lot of steam. We have updated to 4929. Show you guys here something that was added that's about daggone time. There's no Greg Tech should ever not have one of these. That's why, Greg Tech 6 needs to get one. If I could spell the frick.
You spell?
There it is. A lightning rod generates EU from lightning bolts. The original Greg Tech mod was exactly that thing right there. So we now have 3 different variants of the lightning rod, 1, 2, and 3. And they go from having 4 Lapotron energy orbs and 4 ludicrous transformers around a LUV machine hall to Lapotron orbs, ZPM transformers, EPF. And then this bitch. 4 ultimate batteries, 4 ultimate transformers, and a UV machine hall. Crazy's going to make about 12 of them for us.
Oh no.
Like tomorrow.
Oh no.
By the way, the ultimate transformer is or the machine hall is made completely out of osmium.
We can't even
So-
make that.
So get on that.
We don't have osmium.
No, not even close. We also updated GT++. So now we have a tree farm.
We have a tree farm?
Yes, we do. I've been working with Alkalis last night at getting some things figured out. There's some kind of minor issue with these. There's this E-line steel plate. And if you look through ways of getting this stuff, there is a molten one, which you can extract from the dust, or you can blast furnace. But you see, there is no alloying. Right? So if you look at the dust and ways to get it, there is no crafting recipe, there is no mixer recipe. About 50% of the people that install this don't have the recipe for it. The other 50% do. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this FE50C20 SINISAL4, and we're going to decode that, which is iron, carbon, which would be steel. So it'd be 20 steel, Si is silicon, Ni is
AL? Wait, NI is... I don't know.
nickel, I think. So 5 nickel, and then aluminum is Al, so 4. So we're going to decipher that, and we're going to write a recipe, and we'll put it in the pack that way. So anybody that wants it can get it from there. We also found out that these tanks will void or duplicate your fluids if you're using 929, so don't move them. I'm not sure what he's going to do about it. There was a change in code that made them not properly keep their information like they're supposed to. Hopefully it'll be fixed. This thing's still running. Holy crap, that thing's slow. All right, so you have the parts for the circuit ready, right?
Yeah.
Let's see what she's got over here.
Over here.
Which one is it in? 2?
Yep.
You got paper in there now.
I deleted that.
And-
recipe. Hold on.
Okay. While she's doing that, the farm keeper is the dirt that you need for the farm. Uses 3 dirt, any kind of wood planks in a boat shape, and then Tumunga frames. I haven't looked up how to make this stuff. So it's going to be gold, gold, and copper. So 7 gold, 3 copper makes you Tumunga, which is 90 EU a tick. I need to ask him about that as well, because it is still, this is something that should be ELV in my opinion. It doesn't have any high grade materials. It's just copper. There was another issue that we were having, and that is potent, which is what's used to make that tank over there. And we have just made this shapeless crafting recipe for it, because this is what's currently in the mod. And that's 90 EU, that's MV. This is a LV tank, should be made in LV, and he hasn't gotten around to fixing that, so we just wrote a recipe for it. NetMC recipe for it. Also, for anybody that was wondering, the clay plate thing was fixed. you now just compress a clay ball into a clay plate at 2 EU a tick, and then you can make your clay pipes, which will work for ULV storage. Let's go see if this bad boy is done yet. Hey,
What?
the monkeys. Monocrystalline silicon ingot. Actually, it should be called a buell, not an ingot. All right, so I'm going to throw it in the cutting saw and get our 16 wafers.
Go ahead.
Wait, what?
Never mind, I was going to show it on my screen, but go ahead.
Come here.
I'm getting 2 ink
Look
sets.
All right, cut it. So your 16 wafers will be done in a second, so you can make a diode. Now, you don't want to have to make too many of these because it takes 4 basic circuits to make one MV circuit. So you definitely want to upgrade to the, here you go. There's your wafer. You definitely want to upgrade to that circuit assembler as soon as possible. So there is the diode. She has her better circuits. And now she can put together the last part we need for our MV upgrade.
Which is the turbine.
We're going to drive crazy nuts and just start throwing shit in random places.
Don't.
That's what Bear does. What? I already put them in for you. Are they in the right place?
I told you don't.
I already was doing it while I said I was going to do it. I couldn't not do it when I was already in the middle of doing it.
You could have.
I could have stopped doing it. That's true. But I couldn't have not done it because I was already doing it as I was saying I was doing.
What do I lack? Copper wire.
You ain't got a copper wire.
It'll take 5 seconds.
We have 5 seconds to wait on a copper wire.
Yes. We wait on you rambling, and we have 5 seconds to wait on a copper wire.
I never ramble.
You're full of it.
I know of no such thing. So there's our advanced steam turbine. We need to upgrade our bronze pipes to steel pipes because we are voiding a little bit when we run all 5 of these in the 4 out back. All right, so you got your wrench.
Mm-hmm.
Let's come in here and start tearing shit out. Holy crap, I gotta turn down Crazy's noisy drinking sounds. Let's get that out of there, pull that out of there, pull all of the battery buffers out. And you're gonna have to pull that wire as well.
I do?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't bring my wire cutters. And I didn't make the heat-proof casings. Oops.
Thought I said you need to make sure you make the heat casings.
Well, I forgot.
Ever happened to you? Happened to me. I'm making the rods right now.
The what?
The Invar rods you need for the frame.
Why did I have to take the wire out?
Because that's an LV wire and we're not going to need it.
Okay, so what goes here? The energy hatch?
Yep, put the energy hatch in there. You got to make sure that this one gets out of here and this one gets out of here, because if you leave those two and the MV, then you're going to end up having a overclocked HV.
So I just
All right, so where's your battery buffer?
in my inventory.
Down around there.
There. Right here.
Mm-hmm. face it upward. You made 3 batteries. That way we have enough to make another one of those, because that'll be over 1 million.
And put the other one here.
200,000. And then, yep, you can put that there. Make sure you run battery buffer. And then we will put our pipes back in with crazies, but
So
is not
I
in
need
burn
2
range.
heat-proof casings. How do I do that?
You need 12 of these, which luckily you have enough. They need to go here. These together. Probably we're doing it the other way, so let's go ahead. You need a whole bunch of Invar rods and...
No, I don't need the rods.
Why not?
Because I have one of those things already.
You know you need 2, right?
But doesn't the recipe make 2? Yes.
Does it?
Yes. So I just need 6 plates.
They're done. You got more rods anyways, because you didn't tell me you had one of them.
I'm sure.
And I never understood why you'd make a block, 2 blocks for 1. Should be 1 for 1. Here's your recipe. Oh, there it is. All right, so those there. Then you need your hammer and your wrench.
A hammer and my wrench.
Yep. It's hammer time. That's your singing for today. Enjoy.
Choo.
Those 2 in there. And we now have an MV. And our batteries are starting to fill. Alright, so now the other thing we were going a second turbo. We're going to this come this way. We're going to take out this macerator.
Now?
This hopper. Yep, right now.
Okay. We're taking
Kind of because I'm already doing it. I wasn't going to pull everything, especially that, especially the furnace. I want the furnace left for a special project.
But I
I'll
have a
explain that to
furnace
you later.
already.
I know. Trust me. I'll explain it later. Move it down here so it's out of your way. But I definitely want to keep it there right now.
Ow.
Probably should not be touching that. It's hot.
Probably not.
Alright, so turbine.
Hold on. My inventory is full.
Give me the turbine, you'll have 1 extra slot.
Here is the turbine.
This is what Crazy has to put up with. Or what she chooses to put up with. She doesn't have to. She does.
Don't remind me.
Bear is such a pain in the butt. Alright, so. Why did I put an energy hatch there? That is not what we... By the way, we are not going to recycle any of this stuff in an arc furnace. That will be coming very soon. So, low voltage battery buffer. Yes, I do. Okay, so that's how you want to do it?
What? I don't know. Is that
Okay,
not
that'll
where
work.
you wanted it?
Yeah, it'll work. Don't worry about it. Alright, so batteries galore. Here we go. And have that. Alright, so now do you have your wires made?
How many wires did you want? I have 1.
You need more than that, because how many machines you got? These are the reasons why Crazy goes nuts working. I'm such a pain. And now that we have this oxygen we got from our silicon dioxide, I'll explain this while she's doing this. The silicon that we needed to make that buell thing, we got from silicon dioxide in a electrolyzer. Dioxide to silicon dust with oxygen at only 30 EU, so we had to make the LV electrolyzer. Silicon dioxide we got from sand in a electrolyzer at 25 EU. 8 of them to silicon dioxide. So that's why we have so much oxygen. That's going to be used now either in our arc furnace that she's going to be making or in the blast furnace so we can make steel. And in the next few episodes, we'll be taking care of getting a blast furnace, making a big tank for oxygen, making the circuit thingy bopper, and maybe soon upgrading our boilers over.
What about 5?
5 will work for now. You got enough string for that?
No.
I'll go see if we have some more. By the way, since I haven't got any time to talk about my crops lately, we've actually gotten our first metal crops down there. We have plumbilia, which is lead. We have olivia, which is olivine. We have... what was the other one? Oh, saphira, which is blue sapphire. And then bauxia, which is bauxite. Aluminum. Or bauxite. It gives aluminum. Not sure. Been a while since I messed with that one. So as soon as we can get the stuff around to make the blocks, I'll go down there
You got the string
and get them going. I put them in there.
Oh.
Remember, it has a thing with multiplayer you have to read.
Okay. I got 5 so far.
Alright, so just run that bad boy right out here. Just leave us, blocks here to move around.
Right out here?
Mm-hmm. For right now. If you want, you can go up and put a second layer on top so we can have 2 layers like that. But I was only going to do like 3 or 4 out this way. We'll have plenty of room to walk through here. And then you can put your machines front and back, just like we're doing here.
Why can't we just go this way?
Can. Then you got to deal with your pipe and you can only inside.
Okay, so we're going to go up? Or do you want to go this way?
For right now, just go this way. One more.
Really? Ah!
Yeah. We got plenty of room to walk through here.
Place the
See?
spot.
Way more than Fat Man approved.
I don't like it like
Now you
there.
can start putting your machines in. Well, it's not staying. This is temporary. Why in the hell did you put that wire on there?
I don't know. Why not? I had an extra. Okay, what machines?
You have them. Start sticking them. I don't care how you put them. It's your shop, not mine.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
This is not how, because we need the macerator to go into here.
Okay. Well, then macerator here. Pipe on it.
That requires a pipe.
Yes, it does. That's kind of the way this works.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, technically, you can do item auto output.
To the hopper.
Smack this to that side, and it'll put it in the hopper.
Okay. Alloy smelter. Furnace.
I just throw the compressor and extractor back here because we need that much.
That's
Out of sight, out of mind. You should be able to shift click this if not trying to shift click a crazy butt.
what?
Could you please vacate your butt from the premises so I can show what I was trying to tell you do? But as soon as I went to do it, you put your butt in my face
Well, I didn't know you were there. I wasn't paying
and
attention.
refused to remove it. All right, so that's all we have now, right?
Yeah.
All right, so there you go. And see, if you don't want that one wire in there, you can just take the compressor, throw it back here, and then you can take that wire off until we need to put something else there.
No, we need to rearrange it.
We're going to. These are baby steps right now. We have to get this done, and as soon as we can, we're going to upgrade our whole system to MV. So we'll have a transformer in here, and we'll be able to run off of each side of the transformer, off of an MV line that we're going to.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get that part done. This is just the basics. So, is there anything else you can think of we need to talk about today?
No.
All right. We are done for today. If y'all have any questions, let us know. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time, hopefully with making a circuit assembler.
Bye.